Hey everybody, Dave Raw, D-Dog for Dynamic Rainmakers, my independent courier company, out on a Friday night run, head down to Fountain, Colorado. A little longest segment in this trip. Today, one of the biggest things I got to pick up so far was a toe. And hopefully I'll be able to edit that in to show you the container at least. That's something. Picking up a toe. It's in about, I'd say maybe I don't know, pint size, quart size, sterile container. I don't know why they're sending this, but hey, that's the way it is. It's one of the type of things you pick up in the veterinarian medicine world. Probably could pick up the same thing in the human medicine world as well. But other than that, things are kind of just going along tonight. Actually, it's nice. It's in the 50s. Yesterday it was in the 30s, which is ridiculous and snowy. But our weather is in that time of year where we get either a lot of snowstorms or rainstorms this time of year. We need the moisture for the spring. But now that we have the time change, there's more light, and that I like that. It's easier, a little bit easier to drive. People seem to drive better for some reason, and they just do. Even on Friday nights. Last night was St. Patrick's night, and it was kind of dead. I was surprised. There were more people out going to the clubs and stuff, but it was pretty quiet. So, what are we going to talk about tonight? I'm kind of running out of ideas, guys. You know, you need to like, subscribe, and share these videos out to whoever. I'm trying to get more people in on this. Like I said in all my other videos, this is pretty simple to get into. But I need questions, because I'm running out of ideas about what to talk about, and I don't want to bore you guys to death, because I know this gets kind of boring just having to be talking about my route here. Tonight I have 13 stops. So usually the fixed amount is usually 12, and I can get up to 3 more what they call will calls beyond that. So I get anywhere from 12 to 15, but it's usually 12. Last night, very, very few samples. I only had 20 samples, which is unusually low. Maybe tonight it'll be a little bit better, I don't know. I don't get paid by the sample, I get paid by the route. And something that was really interesting to me, and it was pleasant news, good news, joyful news, beyond my regular commission amount, I got an extra $300 thrown into it from somewhere. I don't know if that's that gas surcharge they put in for us or not. I'm not really sure what that was about. If it is, that's great. That'll help. Every penny helps. And you know, I'm trying to post in my description in these videos a link to save some gas. It actually does not save gas, but save money on gas. And if you would get in through that link, it's free. You don't have to pay anything for it. It's just an app you put on your phone, and you get a certain amount back per gallon, which is great. It's not much, but hey, it helps. So what are we going to do with these fuel prices? It looks like they're starting to go back down, but it's kind of hard to tell, because you know, now they're talking about other things that might bring it back up. So I don't know, the world is so volatile right now, and some of the excuses they're using are valid, some are not. Some of them are just excuses. You know, government can't really do too much. They can do things, but they're not doing it. Bringing down the tax rates and stuff like that until this gets a little bit more manageable. With the production side, I guess they could probably do something with the way production is regulated environmentally and these permit issues, which are kind of weird because a lot of those permits they keep talking about are sitting on land that has really bad possibilities of getting oil out of it, or it's really low-grade oil, it has a lot of water and salt in it. The only thing they might bring up from those wells is natural gas, which is good too. They can process that. There's a new surge in the cruise ship industry. They're wanting to produce methanol for the boats to use, the ships to use, because it's what they call a cleaner fuel. I don't know why they just want to use it for the shipping industry. They could probably use it for other things. But a marine engine is a lot different than an automotive or a truck or a diesel truck engine. So they usually turn to lower RPM and they're much more, they're a whole different thing. So I'm trying to look at getting into some service contracts, and what that means is that I would become a courier service rather than just an independent courier, where I'd have drivers under me. And that's something I'm kind of looking into. One company said they might want me to take over a provider they're using right now, what I'm subbing for, because I don't think they're too happy with the service they're getting. I know as a subcontractor under them, I'm kind of hesitant because their communications aren't very good. So let's see what happens with that. I'm not going to give out any names on this stuff. But that's what's been going on. There's a couple carriers I'm looking at to do light freight work. That's a whole different thing. It could be medical light freight equipment rather than just moving samples around. So I'm just trying to kick around some ideas. I'm also working with some apps. I'm using one called Freight, F-R-A-Y-T. That's an app, and it's not that great because it's not consistent enough, but it's a foot in the door, and I found out who their carrier is. So that has some potential as well. The thing that's really driving this right now is my time frame I can do this stuff, and that's a big thing to think about. So just trying to kick around some ideas. I really want you guys to submit questions on the comments so I know what to talk about. It really helps. I want to build up my subscriber base so we can helping more people. And you can leave some thoughts in there too about anything you've come across that helped your business. So really that's about all I'm going to be doing for now. And I'm going to try to edit in that other sample I picked up tonight. I don't know if I can or not, but it's a toe. It's in a container so you won't see it, thankfully. But I'll be talking to you later, and I hope you have a good rest of the week. Bye.